This video will show you how to perform an incremental analysis using CADAM3D. In dam safety evaluation, there are most often high uncertainties with the loading intensity associated with extreme events with very long return period. As an example, a reservoir elevation corresponding to a 10,000 years event, or even a peak ground acceleration corresponding to the same 10,000 years event. Thus, the objective of the incremental analysis is to automatically compute the evolution of safety factors and other performance indicators as a function of our user's specified increment applied to a single load or a single resistance. So to perform an incremental analysis, you go into the loading menu and you select incremental analysis. First thing, you have to make sure that perform incremental analysis is checked. And then you select the load case that you want to apply your analysis. So one load case, and then from that load case there's many options available depending on the load case that you have selected. In this case we're going to use the concrete elastic modulus, but we can play with the drainage efficiency, seismic scaling factors, tensile resistance, peak friction angle, things like that. Many options here are available. So I'm going to select concrete modulus. We're going to start with a 20 GPa up to 30 GPa by increment of 1 GPa. The user has to be aware that at least 5 steps are required to perform an incremental analysis. Finally, we're going to select which lift joint is going to be computed. So in this case, we're going to select the base joint. Finally, step 4, which indicators that you want to save. And if you want to save to a file, then specify here the file name, location. So where you're going to have your results. And then we just simply click OK. Go to the analysis, and then we start the analysis. As we can see, we are performing an incremental analysis, and it's done now. So 11 step done in a few seconds. If I click here, I have a very fast view. So for my concrete modulus, I have the upstream crack length in percentage. I have here sliding safety factor for the peak, for the residual. So I have a very fast view of the results, or I can go into the incremental analysis report, click this, and then I can select any of the parameters here I don't want to see. I can select many of them at the same time, and I can see the evolution of that safety factors or that performance indicator in a function of the concrete elastic modulus. That is my varying parameter. So if I use tracking here, you can see that the cross is following the line, and it giving you the results at the bottom here of that crossing. So there's many options here that you can plot at the same time. It depends on which you go. That's it.